Okay, so it was quite a long time. I did filmed a video, and actually, I have built during these months quite a lot of kits. Um, actually, maybe 5 or 6. So from past year autumn, and I think it's quite a big number for me. But well, we're not talking about my progress at all. So let's get back to our main story of this video. I hope the lighting is right. If it doesn't, well, you can blame a man who's taking videos with a smartphone. And we are not talking about Galgu Canon custom I made 2 months. No, less than 2 months ago. So very nice red shades, black shades, very nice paint job. Yeah, I'm actually prizing myself. Yeah, looks good, but we're not talking about Galgook now. We're gonna talk about kit I built recently. I think I take Galgook somewhere else for now. Yeah, you stand here, buddy. Nobody gonna hurt you. And yeah, I would like to talk about. Let's lower a little bit about. Hey, I can't lower bit camera more, but that's fine. I think it's okay. It catches everything you need to know to see. And we talk about Gerbera Tetra. Gerbera Tetra is released as a high grade not long ago, maybe 2 years. Let me check on the box. I have a box. Yeah, but oh my gosh, it's from 2013. So time flies very very fast. My backlog just need a hyper fast building progress, but since I'm getting even more slower than usual, it's quite progressive and fine as it is now. So we have a Gerbera Tetra. The Gerbera Tetra was released before, and for this occasion, your little buddy taking too much spotlight. I need to move you further. And for that occasion, I picked up even older. You might call it an origin kit, but back then it was considered as a high grade. Oh, here we go. It's not takes enough spotlight. Oh, let's move to the back. And here we have an older version of high grade Gerbera Tetra. Was released in 1900 late 80s, I think. Yeah, it's very old. This one is very old guy, and by proportions you definitely can see a difference. There's a lot bigger armors, head a lot bigger, body a lot bigger, shoulders bigger, hands bigger. Everything is a lot bigger. Maybe only a crouch. The crouch somehow evolved on their new versions, probably. I don't know. Steroids. Yeah, alright, that was a off joke, but still. So this guy here is very very old. I think I was able to get a reprint of it, and I did some custom painting, so it looks like a bit of a Gerbera Tetra Kai. And if you don't know what is the Gerbera Tetra Kai, just Google it. I have no intention to tell you about it more. Yeah, quite old kit, flimsy, doesn't have enough strong legs to stand without any wobbling. And back then it was really hard to get one, and I was considering Gerbera Tetra one of the rarest additions to my collection. And when I found it was able to buy it from Home Research, very good store. I really like it, and that was a fucking reasonable price. I believe maybe 800 yens, 900 yen. Yeah, this is actual price of a kit of that scale back then. And let's move our desk lamp a little bit. Here, we'll take a Gerbera. For now, take a Gerbera. If people want to know more backstory of Gerbera Tetra, they should visit some. Oh, great. I'm gonna start moving the everything's starting to lose their focus. Search in the Google or Gundam Wiki or something like that. There's a lot of sources online, so I don't believe if you don't have an internet and was able to watch this video. So, high grade. The high grade is quite a new addition. It has a new molded parts, separated parts very nicely. It has a lot more of section, which wasn't able to be the separate independent parts on the older kit. A little bit shade of color different. Yet, if you do not plan to repaint it, as I do not, it doesn't really matter. It looks good as it new out of the box. And of course, articulation was changed a lot significant. It not wobbles, has a stable standing on its 2 feet. As you can see, I did a little bit touch-ups, painted a little bit here and there. For example, shoulder verniers, thrusters. I did some experimentations actually. Actually experimented with this kind of paint of Citadel. I didn't had chance to get in time any metal paints from Vallejo, so I used Citadel. For the first time, it's very nice. I didn't prime parts before, so it's quite acceptable. And yeah, it looks really metal, and in my opinion, it's great for plastic, bare plastic even. If you prime, it might be turn out even better, I think. I did some stickers only for green parts, green metallic parts. It seems I forgot where I placed my green metallic marker. I don't have green metal paints. As well, of course, thruster in the backpack. Very nice original backpack. By the way, Gerbera Tetra comes with this super long thruster backpack. I keep in the box. I'm not planning to use it because it will be occupy a lot of place on shelves I don't have right now. Somebody help me, buy me a new cabinet. Yeah, that was a joke. Yeah, but well, I have a lot of dust on the table as well as some cat hair. Yeah, cat hairs are very pesky and annoying. And to finish about this Gerbera Tetra, I have painted all joints which comes with this kit, as well as thrusters, and all non-pink and gray parts are oddly greenish color, dark greenish, and I really started to hate it. So instead of greenish parts, I'll try to find any greenish parts and try to place a good example. Well, let's see. Alright, we have additional booster packs, propellant, and no, this one actually, maybe I'll find the hand. Lend me a hand, damn it, and the hands are, yeah, I'm actually painted all the hands, all, but I have a thruster. Yeah, we have a thruster. So I have a thruster and try to focus it out, and as you can see, the color of thruster and the pipes on the waist or hand or fists are quite different. It's a more like dark greenish, bluish, hideous color for this mobile suit, so I had to repaint it. I had 2 options for this, like turning this in black, metal black, all over it with thrusters, or, as I mentioned before, I used the paint from Citadel, how it's called, it's named, Runefang Steel. Well, that's quite fancy name for a paint, and painted thrusters. That's simple like this. So, the one thing I didn't on this kit, I didn't fully paint it, of course. I had to mention this before, but that's okay, that's fine. This completely satisfies me. And I didn't remove, hey, come on folks, all seam lines. Why? The answer is simple. I wasn't plan or planning to paint this guy in near time. Only one odd thing, perhaps I missed on purpose, I didn't paint at all the gun. The gun itself is unique for Gerbera Tetra and looks very nice, cool, badass, but I had no passion doing this. I don't really like to paint guns. I don't know why, but Bandai keeps printing guns from two separate parts, and there always, with no exceptions, always will be a seam line all over around the part, around the complete gun parts. This is a little bit annoying and time-consuming. Keeping in mind that Bandai could have done simple one piece molded on 3 if they do want it. But they just don't do it and don't bother about high grades either. So anyway, this high grades is a great, superb addition to high grade collection. And as a fan of the Stardust Memories series, I really keep looking for such wonderful, innovative, I don't know how to call it, reprinting? No. Re-entrance. Let's call it re-entrance for a high-grade line as a Gerbera Tetra. We had Gerbera Tetra from back old times, but it was very old kit. As you can see in the example I shown before, it's vintage kit. It looks good, but well, for today's normatives, it is an outdated match for collection. So that much about Gerbera Tetra, and yeah, it's a very wonderful, nice kit. What else I can add? I like it. Suggesting? Yes, you can grab one for yourself if you like this pinkish, strong-looking, flying around model suit. Of course, action base, very highly something flying around. I am highly recommend to take an action base and make more epic poses with it. Around the old school high grade GPO series kits, maybe Gilgul Marine. I don't remember Gilgul Marine has the action base connection. I think the old one, the GPO also as well, doesn't have one. Anyway, it's very, 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 very good kit. Go grab it, grab a can of beer, and celebrate this edition. So, cheers, people. Thank you for watching.